Yeah, so the thing is that I've always kind of been extroverted. I mean, right before, like, before the pandemic, like, in between the beginning of junior year and the start of the pandemic, I was incredibly, like, I switched up from being an introvert to an extrovert like this, my guy. And I loved it. Like, being extroverted was awesome. And I'm not saying that I'm not extroverted now. I'm just less extroverted than I used to be. Um, and the thing is that I want to be extroverted. I want to be more extroverted because there's a lot of people I want to talk to, that I want to message, and I kind of like, my introvertedness, I guess, or like my awkwardness or shyness or whatever's pulling me back is is sort of getting in the way of that. And so I want to be able to not have that get in the way, and for me to, be able to talk with other people who aren't, just my friends and all that kind of stuff. And like, for example, Ritori Cal or Helt, the boys that made the cool things, that made that one cool song from that, that made like the backtrack of that one song from that one episode in Aida's Vesta, and then the unspoken thing that used to happen at the end of every episode. So pretty cool. I want to talk to a lot of people, because I have a plan. It's not related to Memoria Freese, because nothing really is. But, I mean, it might be. Who knows? I never know. You never know. But I have a plan. Something is coming together for me. Like, like, something's happening, man. Like, there's a lot of people that I feel like if I can become really good friends with them, like, if I get to know them better, and if they get to know me better, I feel like all of those people, including me, could do something really cool. I don't know what, but I just have that feeling, It's just weird. But, like, it's not weird. It's just, I have that feeling, like, that feeling that I'm on the cusp of, like, figuring out a master plan. And I mean, that's not to say that I've, like, had a really good plan before, because I technically have a really good plan unrelated to Memoria Freeze, and this is just, like, in general, like, life. Like, I have a really good plan for a particular project that I've been working on for a long time. But the thing is that, like, I've needed more people. Like, I've wanted to interact with more people to make that thing possible. And so I think that the people that I've been finding that I'm realizing that I can interact with, because they're sort of all in my, realm of, not expertise, but they all sort of, like, correlate with who I want to start talking to, or the people I want to start talking to, is, like, really cool. It's like, it's got me really excited. And so I just want to be more extroverted, man. I just want to be more extroverted. And it's funny because, like, I was at a party a few days ago, and I had been talking with this guy. I've been talking with this guy who works with my cousin's wife. Yes, my cousin's wife. And this guy was, like, super cool. Like, I found him to be really interesting and all that. But the thing is that, like, I'm talking with him, and, we're talking, and he's like, hey, are you extroverted? And I'm like, no, I'm very much introverted. And he's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, I know. It seems that I'm really extroverted. It's like, yeah, I thought you're like, you're talking a lot. Like, I'm like, yeah, you'd think I'm extroverted, but I'm not. So he was, like, really surprised by that. And I guess I'm really surprised about that as well. Because, like, I can be extroverted when I want to. And I can be introverted 99% of the time. But if I really need to be, if I really want to, I can be extroverted. But it's just, like, in the times that like, if I'm in the mood to be extroverted, I will be extroverted. But in the times in which I really, really need to be extroverted, like, I really expect myself to be extroverted, are when I'm not extroverted. And that sucks so much. And so, my hope is that I get to resolve that somehow. Man, it just sucks. Anyway. Besides all that, I'm doing very good. I'm having a very, very, very interesting life right now. It's definitely a memorial dream that I'm kind of living in. So, yeah. Oh, what the hell? I didn't... Bruh. Okay, I'll have to do that with PK later. Actually, no, I'll just do this right now. Feel bad. Me and him are in a server, and apparently I didn't give him a role, an epic role. And I'm just sad now. Okay. So, now that we've talked about all of that, you're probably wondering, where in the fuck is the finale of The Right Nine? When is that going to happen? Well, that's a good answer, because here's the thing. Next week, right, and I know I already said this in a previous episode, but next week, I'm going to attempt, except for, I'm going to take break one of either Wednesday or Thursday, because I might spend the day with Eureka again, and he might be like, oh, wow, I'm running low on stamina? That hasn't happened in, like, a billion episodes. Oh my god. Let's just recover a bit, you know? Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Cool. Pug. Alright. How much longer does this go for? Okay, I need, like, a lot more. This lasts until next week. Alright, cool. Yeah. So next week is going to be pretty chaotic, because I have what is it? I have two essays to write, one speech to perform. I have a lot of small homeworks that I have to finish up, and I want to get it all done by the end of next week. So then, the following week, I can focus on getting ready for Thanksgiving, getting ready for Black Friday, learn Streamlabs, learn some Russian, and yeah, just have a chill time, because basically my plan is next week. I don't care if I don't care if, like, MCC, Ultra Epic All Stars is going to be announced, in which 100,000 small Minecraft YouTubers can enter to be a part of MCC or something. I don't care, dude. I don't care if freaking, like, I don't care if I'm offered, well, actually, no, I do. I don't care if, like, freaking Crab Game gets a new fucking update, or, like, if Memoria Freese gets it. Actually, I would care if Memoria Freese got a new season. But I wouldn't care if, like, freaking, freaking, I don't care if freaking Tommy streams or Tubbo streams, maybe Bilzo, but next week, alright, without a fucking doubt, I have to wrap up this semester quicker than you can say. Yeah, so yeah, I basically, if I can not, screw up, next week is going to have to be the most impossible, the most impossible, it has to be the most perfectly performed, the most immaculately performed sequence of completions ever done. Ever. And so, it's gonna be a lot, but I think I can do it if I 10 trillion IQ it enough. Will I be able to 10 trillion IQ it enough? I really hope I can, because if I can't, well, fuck. But that's why I'm chilling today. The same thing kind of like talking about the Right 9, the same thing kind of applies to when I'm actually going to be able to do the EP with, when I'm going to be able to do the EP with Camilo. And I don't know when I will, because he hasn't texted me back, the boga. And so, yeah. So the answer for when the Right 9 will come is, good question. One thing I will say is that if Memoria Freese... Actually, no, I've already said that if Memoria Freese releases a Thanksgiving event, then I'll do a Thanksgiving special in which I finish that whole event. Yeah. Alright, yeah, so basically next week is do or die. That is the perfect summarization of next week. It's do or die or do. And so, Memoria Freese episodes will be very interesting. I think what we'll do next week, because we haven't done it in a while, we also have Season 3. Fuck, we haven't done that yet. I think what we'll do next week, if I'm to be honest... we'll probably do Sword of Rotoria. No, we'll probably do Sword of Rotoria. But who knows? Anyway, arigato gozaimasu for watching another spectacular episode of Memoria La Freese. I'm gonna go ahead, brush my teeth for a solid hour, and, I'm probably gonna talk with PK. Might do a stream, I don't know. But yeah, arigato gozaimasu for watching another episode of Danjoni de Amato Memoria La Freese Y4, episode 1290, which is pretty cool. We're coming up on 1300. Not sure if that'll be anything special. Well, today's the 13th, so, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99... 30. What? That's supposed to be 100. So on the 23rd, I think it's going to be episode 1300. So maybe that'll be maybe that's when I'll do the finale of the Right 9. Maybe. Yeah, that could be pretty good. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, go to sleep. Well, not really, you already know what I'm gonna do. And, oh yeah, I'll make sure to add the thing at the end of the episode, alright? Arigato gozaimasu for watching, and sayo fucking nara. Hit it.